appreciate it. Well, you know, this Thursday marks the annual National Day of Prayer, the 58th year America has observed this day. And with the challenging times that we're in today, a national task force is asking, is prayer our only hope? Here to talk more about this upcoming day and some of the local events surrounding this, Jim Phillips, the Arizona coordinator for the National Day of Prayer. Jim, thank you so much for being here. Let's set the stage. This originated in 1952 with President Truman.
Yeah, in 1952, President Truman signed National Day of Prayer into law. There had been observances of the National Day of Prayer in various forms. The First Continental Congress actually did a proclamation for the nation to come together in prayer over 200 years ago. Lincoln issued another proclamation. But so throughout the history of our country, we've had lots of proclamations, but in 1952, our President Truman signed that into law.
And it was really solidified with President Reagan.
Yes, in 1988, well, prior to 1988, it had never been an official day. It could be during any time during the year. In 1988, it became the first Thursday in May, 2 days after Cinco de Mayo.
What does this day mean?
It's a day where our country can come together and celebrate our faith in God through prayer and lift up our requests to our Creator and humble ourselves in that same vein.
There has been no word from the White House yet on official observance of this day. Do you have concerns about that?
Not really. They can do it basically whenever they want to. The law is written that there just has to be a national or an annual proclamation of the National Day of Prayer. So we're confident we'll get it. I already have one from our Governor, Jan Brewer, and I hear that the mayor is also going to put one out in that same vein.
So you guys reach out to people of all denominations. You say that this is not about being Christian, this is about extending to all faiths. And it was interesting because I was reading in the paper this morning an article that talks about small interfaith groups popping up. They call micro churches, and they call this personal Jesus. This kind of, to me, speaks to what you guys are trying to do, and that is reach out to people who may have varying points of view, but you say this is about prayer.
It's absolutely about prayer. The proclamation is to bring this country together in prayer. It doesn't limit any type of faith. It's not a particular faith initiative. The task force I'm a part of is to gather the Christians together and make sure that they're embracing our National Day of Prayer. However, the day certainly is an open invitation to anyone and everyone to come together and lift their prayers before God.
Do you think it's needed now more than ever?
Oh, absolutely. It's the only way we can have that intimate relationship with God, and
a lot of people are feeling heavy-hearted right now.
And
even if you're not a particularly religious person, prayer can sometimes help lift you out of that heavy-heartedness.
Yes, yes.
And people can get in touch and learn more on your website, which is
aznationaldayofprayer.org. You can find local events and more information. You can see an actual image of the proclamation that our governors put out, and how you can be involved.
Okay, Jim, thank you so very much. I appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Then that is this Thursday, once
Correct.
again.
2 days after Cinco de Mayo.
Okay. And you like the food Brittany's been showing at La Tolteca. Jim, thank you very much. Coming up, it is the fashion show they do on water. We don't have the